Alright, man, it's your boy Humble League 2 times for me. Back in that video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at Humble League 2 times. And then look, just for this time, we're talking about why you outgrew your friends. Now look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock me, show love, support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love, always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy towards everyone always. And get positive energy, get positive protection, get positive healing, and get positive energy towards everyone always. Also, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation, you do have to pay. Just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAllOf2times. I'm gonna say it one more time. Just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAllOf2times. Let's go ahead and get ready for the video. Why you outgrew your friends? The reason why you outgrew your friends, bro, you're just not on that no more, bro. You're not on that type of time anymore, bro. You're not trying to go to the club. You're not trying to party 3, 4, 5 times a week. You really buckled in, bro. You really took your life more seriously. You started to take yourself more seriously. You started to take the people around you more seriously too. And the people around you notice this. They notice the changes in you, right? You know, it may start off as, you know, going to the party 3 times a week instead of 5 times a week. Then it went from 3 times a week to 1 time a week. And now it's to the point where you're not even going to parties anymore, right? See, you're becoming a better, higher version of yourself, right? And when you are becoming a higher and a better version of yourself, the people around you are going to change, right? We are constantly changing, right? Because we're constantly experiencing new things. So when you are becoming a higher, better version of yourself. So the people around you, if they're not on certain frequencies, y'all are not going to click. It's just not going to work. Maybe later on down the road, but at the moment right now, y'all might just not be clicking. Right? Another reason why you outgrew your friends is because, for one, y'all were never actually friends, right? Y'all were just hangout buddies. You guys hang out, went to parties, got drunk, did all these things that didn't really matter for real. And you know, this was never a person that you could call and have a deep conversation with. This was never somebody that you could like go to the gym with. This was never somebody that you could like ask for advice, or like, this is not somebody that you ever got inspired by, right? This is a hangout buddy. This is a party buddy. This is somebody just to goof off with and just to help you please your ego, right? In other words, your lower self. They were never your friend. You were never their friend. Y'all were never friends, right? A lot of times we just throw the word friends or friend around. A lot of times people aren't even friends with each other for real. Now, another reason why you outgrew your friends, right? Your friend group is because you want to become a better version of yourself. And that's what you're doing every single day. The people, these individuals around you, they don't want to be a better version of themselves. They're comfortable. They became comfortable enough with being okay with the level that they're at. They don't want to extend their levels. They're okay with being at the level that they're at, or at the levels that they're at. They don't want to get any better with their life. But you, on the other hand, you want to keep elevating. You want to keep grasping and keep getting better and higher. They don't. Right? So how are y'all gonna click? How are y'all gonna work together if you're over here getting up early, going to bed early, they're getting up late, going to bed late? Right? I'll give another example. You're cleansing your body, you're eating better, right? But the people around you, they're not eating better, they're not cleansing their body, they're not even trying to cleanse their body, right? And what I mean by cleanse your body is take a detox and like stop eating certain food to help cleanse your body and to help your body and your gut to be better, etc. See, another reason why you outgrew your friends, bro, is because they started to become jealous of you. They started to become envy of you. They notice people, listen, like, people may not always tell you verbally, like up front, but people know and can feel the energy when somebody has truly changed. They don't have to be up front or up close or even in person. They can tell through a phone. Like, or just through a photo, like a recent new photo of you. People can tell when you have changed. You don't even have to say, oh yeah, guys, I've changed. No, people can naturally tell within your energy, your aura, right? So people can tell when one another has changed. So these people can tell that you have changed, and they have become jealous. They have become envy, because they're like, why has she gotten so much better with her life? Why has he gotten so much better with his life? Why are things going so well for them? And then they're reflecting, right? And they're looking back at their life, and they're like, what do I have to offer? What do I have? How can I compete with that, right? These people, they're in competition with you, right? You don't want to be around people that are in competition with you, right? Because when you're around people that's in competition with you, one, it can be hard to have fun with these group of individuals, and then two, it's like you don't want to be around people that's in competition with you, because if somebody's in competition with you, that can become a very dangerous person for you, towards you. I say that because if they're in competition with you, right, they may try to do things negatively behind your back, just to feel like they have the up on you, or to feel like they won against you in something, right? So don't be around people. I recommend not to be around people that's in competition with you, right? And I also want to say this as well. My apologies for telling y'all to listen. I take that back, because I don't want to use the word listen. I feel like listen is more so forcing it. But I'm going to just say, instead of that, my apologies once again. I'm going to say, I suggest. So I'm taking that word out from when I said listen to suggest. To suggest. Now look, right? Another reason why you have outgrown these people is you are not normal. Nobody is normal, but a lot of people do the so-called normal activities, right? See, you're not satisfied. You're not okay with just this regular life that we so-called call regular. You want more. You want to become more. You're not 100% satisfied. You're grateful, but you're not 100% satisfied. You know that there's more for you. You know that you can become a lot more. You know that there's still more for you to blossom. And you don't want to just sit here and just, oh, this is good, I'm gonna just chill here. You're like, no, this is good, this is cool, I appreciate this, but it's still more that I want to do. There's still more that I want to continue getting better on, etc. So the people around you, your friends, right, they don't want to, if they're even your friends, I say that with all due respect, not trying to mirror nothing, they're okay with they're okay with staying at where they're at, right? They're okay with that. They're okay with where they're at. They're okay with that. You, on the other hand, you want to become even a better version of yourself, right? The reason why you outgrown your friends is because you started to realize that these group of individuals were never actually your friends. It's a difference between somebody who is your friend and who is just somebody that you hang out with, or somebody that you entertain, etc. If this person is a friend, would you consider them a brother? Would you consider them a sister? If the answer is no, then that might not be your friend, or that might not be your friend yet. You see what I'm saying? Not trying to be mean, not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, none of that. Now, another thing is too, y'all, is that, like I said, y'all, they're envy of you, right? They're looking at you like, why does she keep putting in so much work? Why does he keep being so consistent? Why isn't she hanging out with us anymore? Why isn't he responding to, yeah, bro, I'm down to go do drugs and go hang out at clubs? They're looking at all of that. They're looking at the old you, but they're also they're looking at the past you, even though you've already changed and you're not that past version of yourself anymore. And it's hard for them to accept that this is who you are now. etc. Maybe. But look, man, like I said earlier in the video, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation, just DM me on my Instagram at humbleugly2times. Hope you have fun with today's video. Catch up from on the next one, man. Peace.